It's the building that was opened the year the franchise became known as the Titans. Welcome to Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Indianapolis Colts and the Tennessee Titans. On the Colts sideline, that's head coach Shane Steichen. These guys 2-0 to begin the season with both of those victories coming at home. On the opposing sideline, that's Brian Callahan, coach of the Titans. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. With my buddy Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. This is Rigoberto Sanchez to get us started. And the NFL on EA Sports is underway once again. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. Leading them out is the #1 pick in the 2025 NFL Draft out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
A pickup of 17, and the Titans have a first.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down.
He was brought down by Nick Cross. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 40.
Right back to Pollard. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
And on the counter to Pollard. He's got a gain of 6 there. Brought down by Rodney Thomas. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 40.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. That's brought in by Calvin Ridley. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
Here we go. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now Ward's going to hang on to it. He's going to be stopped, but not before doing some damage. He's down to the 12. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's another Titans first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard
In the red zone on first. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
A loss of 6. Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 18-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. On him again, and he goes down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
Kind of feel like we're watching a welcome to the NFL moment for this rookie quarterback. Hey, kid, yeah, the rush gets here a little bit faster at this level than it does the college game.
Third and long for him here. Completed over the middle. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. And that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read. And so often it's a tight end. Well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. With how well they were eating up yards at first downs, you know that kicker want to come out for a PAT. But he'll take a field goal, and he'll take 3.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Josh Downs to return it. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. So now the Colts getting their first opportunity on offense in this game. Leading them, the 6th overall pick, entering his 7th season here in the NFL. Out of Duke, Daniel Jones.
I think we could give him a pass from last week because they still found a way to win, and that's the ultimate job of a quarterback. But those interceptions, that's not what we're used to seeing out of him week to week. The 2 touchdowns, though, well, that's the ball he wants to hit each and every time out, and when he gets there, usually good things follow.
That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You want to drain some of the excitements of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
And go play fake with Jones. Brought in close to the 8. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts finish off their opening drive.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Now on the return, here's DK. And this drive will start inside the 25. Brian Callahan getting his Titans offense out for another drive. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. Tennessee to the line, 1st and 10. Motion man right is Jefferson. 1st and 10 here. Ward. Going deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, the Colts got to it first.
You know, Kate, defenders today are top. Don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form. Making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
The Colts with their offense out, their second drive coming up. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. Look at where they start with the football now.
First down throw by Jones. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
On the shotgun, it's Jones. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. Colts grow their lead off the turnover. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
They'll try this extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts drive their lead to 11. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Now on the return, here's DK. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line.
Ready!
I'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Now it's off. It's Pollard. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Ready!
Let's see what they went with. Third down.
Let's go!
Here he goes. Third and long. To the right. Hauled in by Jefferson. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Colts ready to take the field. They have played lights out on offense. Scored their first 2 times out, Brock. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. First and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Galloping inside the 40. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts making a 3-score game already in the first. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts push their lead to 18. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Now on the return, here's DK. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. They'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner. So hopefully this one has some better legs to it. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Ready! Let's go!
First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
30-yard line.
Ready, 70, Tampa Wolf.
From the gun, it's Ward. Finds him on the slant. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Here we go.
First down.
19, target.
Shotgun snap down to Ward. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. And they take him down right along the 30. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the Colts 30-yard line.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. The Colts have taken the early lead. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They have it on 2nd and short. Now Ward. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're rolling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
You know, Kate, that's one of those instances where you try to block that tightrope on the sidelines. Problem is, on a throw that far down the field, that is so hard to do, so difficult. I love the effort, just couldn't quite find the execution.
And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, hit the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that, Cole. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Ward off the play fake. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to 3rd down.
Ready. Hawk, 70, Hawk.
Running back sent in motion left. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And this time has come to a screeching halt. 3 straight sacks. That brings up 4th down.
Goodness gracious, this quarterback is taking an absolute beating in this first half. You better have some ice for him ready at halftime. I'll tell you this, Kate, it has been a brutal couple quarters, and if you don't start protecting the quarterback, this guy may not make it and even finish this game.
Here comes the Titans punting unit. Back deep for the Colts is Anthony Gould. And they avoid a return on the play. This one bounces and gets out at the 25-yard line. The Colts have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Pistol now for Jones. Hits him on the out route. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
They're going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Working from the gun, here's Jones. this one to Pierce. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's good work to help reset those chains.
And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. Offense to the line for second down.
At the 41-yard line.
Pressure comes, Jones. Finds the in route complete. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They'll take second down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Jones setting up the play action. Sends this to the end zone. And this is an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Colts continue piling on to this lead. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
Yeah, in these moments, I think of golfers, right, in a tournament. They don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot. It's exactly what this offense has got to do.
Going now on first down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And they're going to score pick 6, Indianapolis. Ooh, partner, Hiss has gotten out of hand early. That pick 6, the latest play, pushing us towards a blowout.
Yeah, everything has gone in their favor so far. You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NFL. It takes this kind of combination, right, both in personnel and in every phase of the game.
Now they'll try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts grow their lead yet again. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So now here comes the Titans on offense. And they're really going to have to rebuild any momentum from scratch here, Brock, coming off that pick 6 that just made the hole they're in deeper. Ward shaking off the pick here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Okay. Can I be honest with you? I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. He had it for a moment, but a Great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
On the double.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Third down and
Here we
16.
go. Here we go. 60 by 6. Go.
Ward's going to throw it. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Johnny Hecker on that a punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Colts and receiver Michael Pittman Jr. out and ready for their next series. And they've had a real connection looking his way in our opening half. Seems pretty clear that he's the one the coverage is going to have to adjust to and start slowing down. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Taylor. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Play action now with Jones. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Michael Pittman Jr. on that throw. So that brings them to third down.
Third down and 6 yards to go.
60 by 6. 60 by 6.
Throw here, third down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of the football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. The Titans ready to take over on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here.
Ready.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Go. Cougar.
To the air with Ward. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20.
19.
Tight end going in motion here. 2nd and 10. Here's Ward to throw. Ridley makes the grab downfield. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit.
Get it.
Running it after the penalty. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
3rd and long for him here. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. Shane Steichen getting his Colts offense ready to go for a new series. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the gun, Taylor. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. And what a strong day he's had running after this offense. So first down from the 41. Taylor again. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Here's Jones to throw. Left side into the hands of Warren. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. To throw, here's Jones. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. On the shotgun, it's Jones. That one nabbed by Warren. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Colts.
First and 10 at the 27.
To the air once more. Here's Jones. Has it downfield, working the left. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Taylor has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Setting up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Taylor again. And this time he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts tack on 7 more to their lead.
Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Titans offense headed out just before halftime. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
72.
First down throw here for Ward. Fits it through the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Let's go.
First down.
Go.
1st and 10 here. Ward. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. From the gun, it's Ward. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long.
Hey, hey!
Well, last play didn't work out too well. Looks like they're going ground game, Madden. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half.
Brings up 4th down.
Got it. Ready?
Likely our last play of the half, so they're leaving the offense out there.
Come on. Set!
Looking to throw. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Nick Cross has it. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin in Western New York. The Bills at home for an AFC East battle with the Miami Dolphins. And it's Ray Davis. He'll find an opening, and he's gone 20 yards on the touchdown. The Bills are back in the win column. They move to 2-1 with a Week 3 victory. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars as they host the Houston Texans. And this is C.J. Stroud. Everything's going his way so far. One of 3 first-half touchdown passes. The Texans with a 2-touchdown lead, 21-7 the score at the half. One more to show you. Let's go to Charlotte. It's the Panthers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. And this is Xavier Leggett. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. A 55-yard touchdown. This one's gone to halftime, and it's the Panthers with a 10-point lead at the half. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. Downs on the return. Making some progress here. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45. Shane Steichen getting his Colts offense ready to go for a new series. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Starting the 3rd with Taylor. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
This one won't be reeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. After a man jumps, they come up 2nd and 5 to go.
Here we go, set! 70 Timberwolves. Check out.
They'll run here following the penalty. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Sent down by Cody Barton.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That finds Pittman, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. And the Colts, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Here's Taylor from the pistol. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. It's caught, Warren. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Next snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
They get 2 on the play, and now they've got first and goal.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on first and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Here's second and goal from the 6.
Set. 60, go.
Now it's Jones off the play action. Here comes the pressure, and he's going to be dropped by the Titans. But quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
You get into the red zone, and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Third and goal now as they try to pile on further.
Shut up. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Here he goes, third and long. A lot of minutes on the move here. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts continue piling on to this lead.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Brian Callahan getting his Titans offense out for another drive. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the third. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10.
Ready? Eight.
Starting this drive with a design run. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Ready, ready? Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Now they have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Okay, it has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. And their offense has been playing at an extremely high level as this has become a runaway quickly. They've scored each of their last 2 times out. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Taylor. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down. Jones now to throw. Throw complete to Warren. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They go play fake with Jones. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Pistol now for Jones. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. 3rd and goal now as they try to pile on further.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Jones. And the Titans rush is going to win this round. And the defensive down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
That right there, Kate, that right there has all the armchair quarterbacks going. Why didn't you run it? Because you take a risk when you throw it. And if you take a sack, you got to kick the field goal. If you would have handed the football, got a little bit closer, you at least give yourself a decision on 4th. I don't think you do now. In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The Titans and Tony Pollard headed back out there offensively. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Look at that power. Deep left side. Big gain downfield. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39.
1st and 10. It's Pollard. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Setting up the screen. It's Pollard. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, kid, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans continuing to fight at least. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans take 7 points off the deficit. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Downs on the return. This makes it up to the 25. Shane Steichen getting his Colts offense ready to go for a new series. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Jones setting up the play action. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. Looking from the gun. Here's Jones. Finds a seam down the middle. Nothing doing after the catch. A good gain on it. They're down to the 35. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Jones looking to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 19 on that pickup. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. 1st down Colts.
Here's Jones to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Back to their own side of the field now, Brock. This is 2nd and long.
6 yards.
Here's Jones. Completed over the middle. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. 3rd and long for him here. And that one's incomplete for now. He brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Roughing the passer. Defense.
3rd down stop. They were walking off the field, but that offense, Brock, that offense didn't move. They saw roughing the passer, and they are ready to continue this drive. 1st down throw by Jones. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. All set now. 1st and 10. Play action now with Jones. Again, he's got room. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Daniel Jones with a touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts grow their lead yet again.
Rigoberto Sanchez. Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Now on the return, here's DK. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 18-yard line.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Running back sent in motion. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Caught by his back here, it's Pollard. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Ward's going to throw here on third. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Titans have a first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
And he hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. Second down coming up.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Ready.
Right back to Pollard. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Chances of stalling this drive defensively seem bleak, but how about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not great, but you could feel a little momentum on their side. Maybe they can muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. Fourth down coming up. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
It's fielded at the 14. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. The Colts and receiver Michael Pittman Jr. out and ready for their next series. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half. Jones off first down. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running with it. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. Big shot to begin the drive, has him up beyond the 40. First and 10 now. Here's Jones. Escapes the pocket. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Colts looking at a 3-0 start to the season. Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, it's Jones. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. They'll come up on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up second down. They're going to pass it here. Getting out to his left. And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets.
60 Eagles, Rocco 80.
Third down, Jones to throw. Buying some time left.
What a great play by the defense. Play breaks down, but that defense stays disciplined. Nobody loses control, and they end up stopping him for a loss.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Now on the return, here's DK. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
DK on the return. The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap now to Ward. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up. From the gun, it's Ward. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
49.
Throwing his Levis on third down. Trying to push deep downfield. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Colts are winners as we say goodbye from Nashville.